All right, hello YouTube viewers. This is the Hatsan Dominator 200S carbine. This is mine in 22. Well, I had an issue with the breech seal leaking. I got a hold of Hatsan USA. 5 seals. I already put them in for $10, thinking that will help alleviate some of the low FPS readings. I was down to 650. I did take out the spring and put a gas ram in here. So I've been waiting for these seals to come in to try this. So I opened her up. This is the old one. Let's see if I can get it viewed in here. Whoops, wrong one. You can see it's all chewed up. So I'm figuring, hey, that's part of the problem. Let me order new ones. And you can see, very good. They look great. I switched it over and I was getting maybe 10 more FPS. Sorry. 10 more FPS out of the gun with the new seal in it. That's unacceptable. I was still shooting around 660, 665. This gun is over 700 easy. I know a couple people who are doing consistent over 700. This gun will not do that with this breech seal. So what I did, and I don't have any right now, I took a punch, 2 punches actually. We have a brake at work, a steel brake that bends steel, and mostly we use these sheets of plastic so we don't mar up or scratch stainless steel. I believe this one is 15 thousandths and the next size up is 30. So I punched it out the same size as the ID of where the breech of the rifle itself, and I slid it over. Well, just doing that alone netted me, oh crap. All right, it was up to 695 and getting over 700. Sorry, I forgot I shut it off. So that automatically indicates a breech seal leak. By me, just, this is an older one. I put a new one in. But just by me doing this, I was over 700 FPS. So this instantly tells you there's a leak in the breech seal. I love Hatsan. I will stand by Hatsan, but this is just either quality control issue when they made this gun for the breech, because some people are not having this issue. So, but most people I know with this rifle are, it's very accurate when it is working properly. And I do love this gun. It's a bit heavy, but I can really say I do love this gun when it's working and it's very accurate, but the power is low. So I'm down to taking this apart and actually having it machined out. And what I'm thinking of doing, and I think this is my only alternative, is to have it grooved out for an O-ring. I'm going to have to make sure it's a durable O-ring. But, you know what? Here, I'll set this up. Apologize. Just give me a few seconds here. It's just easier to show. I mean, for whoever owns this will probably understand if they checked it out and looked at it. But I'm just trying to make sure it doesn't fall down. All right. And we'll take a look at this. Yeah, this is not going to be easy. Here, we'll take this back up. See that flat face there? That's what that rubber piece is sealing up. So if I groove that out on a lathe and make it fit a good nitrile or a heavy duty O-ring, I think that will eliminate the breech seal loss and improve my FPS. All right, this is kind of hard to hold. This gas piston is pretty tough there. So that's probably about the only thing I can do with this rifle. You may get lucky if you buy one and I have a good one, but Hatsan really should do something about this. I mean, I got this on closeout. I still paid over, I forget how much I paid for this. I think $160, but that's a lot of money to spend on a gun that's not functioning properly. I do love the gun, but if Hatsan USA sees this or hears about this, I mean, there's a lot more than me having issues with this. And really, this is the only gun I've had a complaint with. I'm really going to have to re-engineer this. That's the only thing I can say. I don't want to get rid of it. I do love it. Unless they can come up with a replacement part or something to fix this issue, it's kind of depressing. I will still buy the rifles. I do love Hatsan rifles. I mean, I have a crap load. My 125 sniper, Vortex and Spring Edge. My 135 and 22 is an absolute beast and is so accurate. I mean, this gun is unbelievable. I wouldn't trade this for the world. I also have this beast, which unfortunately it is a 25 cal. It's the 155 torpedo, and this is an absolute beast. Unfortunately, it seems to only shoot the best with the Predator Polymag. But this is a different story. I still love this gun. This is going to be a great hunting gun. It just won't be for all-day target shooting. I don't mind the weight. I don't mind the cocking effort. This is a Springer. It is what it is, and I love it. I love the heavy guns. So that is not an issue for me. But this one, I don't know. I wish I could give somebody some information on how to fix this issue. And even those, and this is after, I don't know how many shots, but it does get torn up. It's a lot of force on there. So I have to keep making new ones and reinstalling, which is very dangerous also, because you can't cock it. Well, actually, I do cock it all the way to install and remove this, but you still don't want to be sticking your fingers in there. I use a pick. I also put a spring roll pin so I don't get my fingers, in case just by accident it ever let go. I would be protected. And always, please, whenever working on an ear rifle, safety first. Just make sure you are always covered in the safety area. I wish I could give some advice on what to do with this. Like I said, you can shoot it at 650, but this gun has so much more potential, and it's a shame that we can't get the most out of our gun. I love the style. I love the weight. It does weigh some. It doesn't bother me. I know it weighed that much when I bought it, and I have no issue with it. It's comfortable for me to use, and the accuracy is there when I have that seal in there. But until I can come up with something else, I'm just going to have to keep making these seals. I mean, I'm gaining 50 FPS. That's a lot. I mean, it's over. This is over a 700 FPS gun when working properly. And that's what I think people want and pay for. This is the only gun that I've ever gotten from Hatsan that has not met their rated FPS level. So, unfortunately, I wish I could give more advice on this, and I just can't at the moment. I mean, other than making these, which can be a pain in the butt. For some people, it doesn't bother me. It's easy for me. But not everybody can do this, and not everybody should have to. I mean, we paid good money for this gun. So that's all. It was easier for me to just make this video than to try to type it out and on any air rifle sites. So I mean, that's about all I can tell anybody right now. And I still want that wood stock for this, which I can't find. Or if I did find one, it was like $300, which is twice the amount I paid for the rifle. So I'll stay with the synthetic. So, but I mean, overall, this could be so much more of a gun. And a hunting, just target, I mean, it's just not there, unfortunately. So without modifications that people shouldn't have to do. I'll still do it and I'll still use it. I still love it, but it is what it is, and not every company's perfect, and Crosman has had their issues. I mean, I could just go on. Every company has issues with at least one gun or whatnot, but just try to make it right for everybody who is a loyal buyer of your rifle. So hopefully they can resolve this. I don't want my money back. I don't want to change this gun in. I just want it working properly. I love it, but just that engineering flaw. The other thing I came up with, I don't want to mention names, but other high-end guns operate the same way. I'm going to look into how they seal their breech seal and see even if I could machine it or modify it to fit maybe one of their seals. I don't know if I can, but I'm going to take a deeper look into it. I need to find really good pictures of how their sealing method is done in the higher end rifles. And I really want a Proximia, but after this one, I am very hesitant, even with a refurb. I'm not paying $230 or no, $300 for a gun, and I've checked the schematics that look exactly the same. I don't know if the sealing, breech seal is the same, but I'm very hesitant on getting one. I've heard people say they love it, and so they must have changed something. But all right, I'll stop my rant until I can figure out something else. Hopefully I'll have some better news for people, and maybe I can do something for someone if I come up with a solution for this issue. But until now, for now, I'm just gonna have to live with it. I was really hoping the new breech seals were gonna solve the issue, but even with the new breech seal, only 10 FPS more until I put this in there and I get 50 up to 700. So that automatically tells me it's a sealing issue. So I'm going to do some more research. I'm going to do some more tinkering. That's what I love doing. And I make these videos for everyone else, so they can, if they have the same issue or if they're interested in buying a rifle, they know what they're getting into. I knew ahead of time on the issues with this. I just didn't know it was going to be this much of a challenge. I do love a challenge on getting it working properly, but we'll see. And everybody, good shooting. And if you have any video or know of any videos of other high-end rifles on their sealing configuration, I would love to see that. Pictures, anything like that. Anything I can do to make this gun back to what it should be. I looked at the bore and the stroke, and this is definitely made to make over 700. So, all right, I thank you for your time, and I thank you for watching. I hope this helps someone out, or at least gives more information. All right, thank you, and have a good day.